Ikabanis, ikabanis, ikabanis. Yes, Lord, your will, your will, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven, in my life, in the King's domain. Mashate ikabana, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Media posts. I saw some people asking questions like, why do we now live and suffer so much to make ends meet when you only just wake up one day and you are gone? And sometimes you don't even get to wake up. Some people sleep and from their sleep they go. What is the essence of life if I will have to suffer this much to get to a point in my life where I am just starting to enjoy life a bit and then I am gone? What is now the essence of life? Why all the hustle and all the traffic stress? Why go to work and stress all day, all to come and die? And by the time you are dead, nobody is coming to tell that you are a doctor or a professor. Nobody is coming to highlight your portfolio. If they will do that, it's only on your burial, because they want people to know who you are. And so they will read your biography. That's the only thing that's the only thing. And when they want to put you in Mother Earth, nobody is carrying your certificate, your cars, your wife, your children. They are not going to be buried with you, if you have any. All of the things that you have stressed your life to get would amount to nothing when you find yourself taking your last breath. And then it brings me also to the scripture. I think it was somewhere around Wednesday or so, Tuesday, Wednesday, that scripture just kept coming in my spirit. And that scripture is a scripture of David, where he says, "Teach me, O God, to number my days, that I may apply my heart to wisdom." Teach me to number my days. When you learn to number your days, that is where you keep asking yourself, what is the essence of my life today? Because numbering your days means that you are living your life today as though it will be your last, because you don't even know if it will be your last. So if David would pray and say, God, teach me to number my days, I've come to encourage us that same prayer is a prayer that each and every one believer should pray. Teach me, oh God, to number my days, so that I can apply my heart to wisdom. Because if you are not numbering your days, if you are not learning to number your days, your heart will be applied to foolishness. Now, what is the foolishness I'm talking about? I'm not talking about the childhood foolishness where you will just be gallivanting. No, your heart should be centered on things that will not matter if the end comes and meets you unprepared. That is why he says, so that I can apply my heart to wisdom. Because if David had known to number his days, he would not kill Uriah to take Bathsheba. He wouldn't. If he had lived his life as though that day was going to be his last, he wouldn't even behold Bathsheba. Some of the things that we allow the devil access into our life to have and all of that is because we have not applied our hearts to wisdom. And the reason why we have not applied our hearts to wisdom is because we are not living, numbering our days. And so God has laid it in my heart to come talk to us about the essence of life. Now, if you look at that same statement of teach me, O God, to number my days that I may apply my heart to wisdom, we see that from scripture, Proverbs 11 verse 30 has told us that he that winneth a soul is what? Wise. So every time you look and see wisdom in the scripture, it's invariably talking about soul winning. If David will say, teach me to number my days that I may apply my heart to wisdom, what he's trying to say is this, that God should teach him to understand that every day can be his last. So he will spend each day trying to get one more soul saved. He will spend each day trying to do something that can alleviate and help the life of someone else, probably his neighbor, his children, his wife, and what have you. Maybe the people he's ruling. As we want to put it in our time, is death. To start watching it. For someone to come and say, what is now the essence of life? That's why we'll get to this point. And it means that that person is already applying their hearts to wisdom. Because they are reflecting. They are not just looking through what is happening, they are reflecting on their life. And one thing that got me stuck to him, beyond every celebrity that might have passed on and the rest, his own is peculiar. Why? You see, everybody talking about how kind, how good, how loving, how beautiful he is with them. Everybody is sharing times, good times with him. And it reminds me of the scripture that says, if there is anything you want to do, let it be something that is noble, pure, praiseworthy, and all of that. I don't know if you can find that scripture, put it up for me. I think it's already around Peter. Right? It just reminds me of that scripture. That someone could pass on, and it is mostly good things that are said of him. Mostly good things. And then I got to find out, I'm not a social media person, I got to find out that I had a lot of scandal on social media and all of that. But not a time did anybody screenshot, even in his demise, screenshot a place where he was getting back at the people talking to him and trying to defend himself and trying to say all manner of stuff. He didn't even have time for that. One of his colleagues posted a chat they had, a private chat, and where she was saying, she was talking about someone that is saying some things and nasty things about him. I said, my sister, leave there. God is going to answer for me. That's a Christian. He didn't come out to answer to them. Rather, he left the social media set for them. He stayed because he had learned to number his days, and so he applied his heart to wisdom. And so I've come this morning to talk to us. We are in the season where God is seeking for the lost. We are in the season where God is demanding that we begin to live our lives as soul winners. We are in the season where God is seeking for us to begin to chase after souls and not status in life. And no matter how far you go in life, all